This is the WolfPack Elite. To the older generation, the name might sound like that of a National Geographic documentary about wolves, while the younger crowd might associate it with a TV show featuring werewolves. But neither guess is true. WolfPack Elite is a TikTok group that originated in Pennsylvania, United States. Some describe them as cringy, others as completely dangerous. By the end of this video, you'll have the chance to form your own opinion.
I can't hear what you said. Then you decided it goes through.
Touching, isn't it? That's his sister, by the way. Or not. We'll find out. To avoid any confusion as we move forward, it would be helpful for you to become familiar with the members of this hideous gang. Here you can see we've got 4 members of the WolfPack Elite gang. Tara Colgan, his sister, is there in the bottom left, known as the beta of the group. Jeffrey Beatty is up top on the right, who also goes by David Paul Russell II. He's the alpha, the leader. Next to him on the top left is Eric Naubleform, who they call Delta. And then on the bottom right, there's Allie Beatty, Jeffrey's wife, who they refer to as the den mother or baby husky. Jeffrey, the alpha, started his own YouTube channel on April 3rd, 2012. The first couple of videos he posted were Lego stop-motion pieces, pretty standard fare for early YouTube, nothing too flashy but a normal start to what would become part of their larger online presence. A few years later, in 2016, he uploaded his first challenging video where he bravely drank something spiked with a Carolina Reaper.
Carolina Reaper drink, freshly made.
This small stunt brought some needed attention to his channel. However, things became crazy when around 2018, Alpha posted a video claiming he once dated his sister Tara. This revelation came after his marriage to his wife, Baby Husky, in 2017. Some earlier controversy compelled Alpha to publicly address the matter.
For those of you guys that are saying that me and Tara are dating, we're not. We used to in the past, but not anymore.
Why would Alpha date his sister in the past? That doesn't make any sense. Is he joking about it in a way that we don't understand?
Our relationship from us dating went from a love relationship to being boyfriend and girlfriend to a brother-sister relationship.
How does that even happen in this day and age? Is there any way a lover could suddenly transform into a sister over time? Perhaps Tara and her brother or former lover are living in a different dimension from ours.
Because she grew up with 2 other sisters, no brother. Her older sister got married, so she has a brother-in-law now. But I'm around her age. I act more mature than she does, so that's why she calls me her older brother, even though I'm a year younger than she is.
He explained that Tara grew up with 2 other sisters, one of whom is married, making Tara's brother-in-law part of the family. One thing about this description is that it fails to address the issue of him being her brother, or maybe he is just a brother figure to her. Regardless, his explanation failed to clarify their exact relationship with certainty. He made it clear that he is a year younger, but she calls him the older brother just because he acts mature. This is the real definition of confusion.
So you guys need to stop saying that her and I are dating when we are not. And that is the real reason, guys. So, wherever you're getting that her and I are dating, that's wrong information. Because I told you guys what happened.
So basically, he's trying to say that at the time of the video, he and his sister were not dating. Bravo! What a revelation! We're still left asking if they are biological or not. The answer is in the next video I'm about to show you.
Now it's time for me to tell you who I actually am. At the age of 3, I was adopted. I didn't know my birth dad, I know my birth mom. As far as I know, my birth dad is dead. And yes, I want to meet him someday, but as far as I know, he's dead. He used to run a gang known as the Irish WolfPack up in Erie, PA. He used to be called David Paul Russell. I was named after him before I was adopted. There will be a part 2 of this video. But I just want you guys to know.
Was Alpha adopted into Tara's family? Tara's not his biological sister, but growing up with her in the same house and calling themselves brother and sister should have been enough for them to have some kind of boundary. Even though it isn't incest biologically, it's incest legally because Tara's parents are his parent. I mean, he was adopted when he was 3 years old. He must have known Tara as his sister all his life. How worse can this get? This is where Alpha and Tara got back together after a long time away from each other.
Hey everyone, welcome to our first YouTube channel for our first new channel.
What's going on, guys? I'm Lone Wolf.
And, well, I'm using my alter ego. I'm Elion Davidson.
And for all of you out there that know about Lone Wolf and her, we're back.
Yep, we're back.
After a long wait for about...
It's been a couple years.
4 years?
4 years, yep.
4 years we've been apart from each other.
And now?
Now we're back together again.
It seems they got back together after Alpha had some problems with his marriage with his wife. This was their way of getting back together, announcing it to their viewers on YouTube. For my assumption, I have a feeling that this romantic relationship must have started long ago while they were still under their parents' roof. It's disgusting to see.
And I miss this little one.
Yep.
All of you know me as a security guard in schools, Walmarts, malls.
Yeah,
I've been all over the place.
Pretty much, yeah.
But for 4 years,
We've been apart.
I have not seen this little one.
Here we learn that he works a couple of jobs and he's been away from his sister for around 4 years. Their reunion after that long time resulted in this cringy relationship.
We got some big news
Want me to go get it?
for a lot of you.
Want me to go get it?
Go get it.
Okay. It's in the bag.
For all of you who don't know, that I've been Lone Wolf for a very long time. This channel, WolfPack Elite, is now the new crew that I'm with. And this is our logo right here. So if you see this coming, don't be afraid, because we're friends. And
Hey, what are you doing?
for all of you out there that know that her and I were deeply in love with each other,
Still are.
we still are. We waited for 4 years to see each other again.
And now we were finally reunited.
And now since we're reunited, we gonna marry my
Damn right I will. Other hand.
For all of you out there,
Their conversation reveals quite a bit about their unusual relationship. It starts casually, with Alpha hinting at some big news and a playful interaction about retrieving something. Alpha also introduces the WolfPack Elite logo, positioning their group as something important and not threatening to their audience. But then Alpha openly shares that he and Tara have been in love for a long time, even after years apart, and now that they're united, they're moving forward toward marriage. This is big because most people at the time thought it was only going to end as a casual romantic relationship or just another joke.
long time waiting. For 4 years.
We're long damn
And I
years.
missed you.
I missed you too.
And well, there's gotta be more videos coming up
Oh, lots of videos
of
here
her
to
and I
come.
being back together.
Yep, and
You're
we're
wondering where we're located? Why don't you tell them where we're at?
well. We should really give out our address because people could easily come find us and know about.
Not if we're in Florida.
Oh, duh, my
We're
brain
in Florida!
Duh, my brain is what.
Reason why we didn't see each other for 4 years is because she moved down here to Florida.
Yeah.
And I was up in PA.
Yeah, well, I had to move because my dad got a transfer, so I'm stuck.
Our brother and sister influencers started with a kiss to mark the beginning of their life. I really don't think her dad's transfer was a coincidence. he probably walked in on them doing some hideous things together and decided to move away from the weird son he adopted. Because why didn't Alpha move with them 4 years earlier? I don't blame the poor old man for making such a decision, but somehow Alpha found a way to move to Florida where his sister stayed to continue the forbidden deeds.
Stuck here, so. But he finally found me a few days ago, and we moved into this apartment together.
I came down here to Florida to look for a job. I was only supposed to be here for a week.
Tara said, he finally found me a few days ago. This shows that their reunion wasn't planned. He probably didn't know where his parents and his sister had moved when they left him behind. He also mentioned that he was only in Florida to get a job and was expected to leave after a week. He wasn't initially there for his sister. However, after discovering she was living there, he decided to stay permanently. This indicates that he wasn't informed about where they had moved, implying that his adopted family deliberately left without telling him. 4 years earlier, his sister may not have been old enough to question her parents' decisions. But after they met again in Florida, they decided to move in together, which I doubt their parents would support.
But we ended up bumping into each other at a bar.
I bumped into her at a bar. Literally a bar. I ran into my long-lost loved one here in a bar while I was drinking the goddamn whiskey.
he was drunk off his and I had to drag him back to my apartment.
Alpha probably didn't have much luck with his job hunt. He likely ended up at a bar to drown his sorrows, which is where they both saw each other. According to her, he was so drunk that she had to help him back to her apartment, and that was the beginning of it all.
And then
And yes, if you're wondering, I no longer have my truck.
Yeah, we gotta get a new car.
Some idiot decided to blow the engine in my truck. And it was not me.
I know, it wasn't him.
They put the wrong battery. They put the wrong battery size in the truck.
Yeah.
Oh. But yes, we're finally back together. And for all of you out there in PA, well, I'm sorry, I'm not coming home.
Nope, he's officially moved out
Because
with me.
I moved in with her 2 days ago.
And in about a month, we'll officially be married. Well, once we start planning the wedding, I mean.
Once we plan the wedding, we'll be
officially married.
married again.
Yeah.
Well, not again.
Well, you were, even though you were thinking of proposing to me, because you told me, like, a couple days ago, you were planning on asking me to marry you once we got back together.
Here he made it clear that he isn't going back to Pennsylvania and will permanently stay with his sister, or long-lost love. The fact that he was job hunting in Florida and quickly decided to stay with Tara suggests one thing. He likely lost his job back in Pennsylvania. Alpha and Tara decided that they would be married in a month. That's incredibly fast. It's almost as if they're trying to silence any outside opposition by quickly tying the knot.
Yep. 4 years of me being single.
And me,
And this one
off and on relationships. The last guy I dated was an ass. Hated him.
Do you even know what happened to him?
No.
He went behind bars.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, because he tried to rape me.
Her ex-boyfriend got arrested
And tried to rape me.
2 nights ago
2 nights ago, yeah.
in a bar.
Because
The same bar.
This is getting really complicated. Some people might think they're just making up stories to keep their viewers entertained, while others believe them. She claimed that her ex mistreated her and is now in jail because of it.
At the same time, I passed out right in front of her dad's truck.
Yeah, my dad wasn't very happy about that.
Her dad wasn't too happy about it, but he picked me up, brought me here. That's when I told him the truth.
Yeah, he did.
That I was in love with his damn daughter.
Wasn't very happy at first, but he got used
He wasn't
to
too happy at first, and then I asked him what would he do if I decided to propose to her.
And he said, I guess I
He
had
said
no choice.
jack shit.
He said something to me, like, I didn't even know about the proposal. My dad said something to me, and he's like, well, I guess if something were to happen, I guess my daughter, it'd be okay with me, but I don't know if that's what he said to you or not. When you
That's exactly what he said.
What, if something were to happen to my daughter, I guess there's something I can do about it?
Yep.
Well, I was right about his foster father not really being in favor of their union. I think their dad knew there was nothing he could do to stop them at that point. So he just pretended it was okay, as long as it was what his daughter wanted. This was probably because of the harassment she encountered with her ex, and her dad didn't want to cause any more drama for her.
What?
This is actually our first video.
Our very first video of our new channel, so...
Yep.
Phone.
Normally, we'll be doing videos on our other channels, which my other channel is General Wolfie, because
Wolfie, but yeah, if you're wondering
why it's called General Wolfie, it's because I'm a retired veteran.
Yeah, if you're wondering who the woman is in most of his videos, that's his ex-wife.
That's my ex-wife.
That's his ex-wife. He was married.
I was married once.
And before he came back to me.
Before I came back and...
This was their first video after reuniting. They decided to create a new channel to document their life together. He also confirmed that he was divorced from his ex-wife, Baby Husk, and needed a fresh start. So they planned to upload videos featuring himself and his soon-to-be wife. And they didn't hold back in showing how much love they had for each other in subsequent videos.
A little bit terrified, I see the look in your eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Every now and then I fall apart. And I need you now, tonight. I fucking need you.
But it didn't take long for them to realize that people were uncomfortable with the inappropriate nature of their relationship.
Hey guys, what up? Sorry you guys.
We're back.
We're back. Sorry. If you guys are wondering where our first video is, if I upload it later, it's because I accidentally had to delete it because of certain reasons. We're not going to explain it on camera. But yeah,
Let's just say a few people were not too happy.
Yeah, let's just say a few people found out about us and they weren't very happy. So
They weren't.
No.
As a result, she had to delete the first video they made, which received a lot of backlash due to their brother-sister relationship and their romantic involvement. Alpha made it clear that a few people were particularly upset about their actions, even though Tara was trying to be cryptic with the way she spoke about the matter. Tara also mentioned that their interaction was a sin, so deep down she knew what they were doing was completely wrong and far from normal.
Anybody look what I want? I'm soon to be your wife. Remember? Get used to it.
In 3 days.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. In our last video, like our very first video, he asked. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Sorry. He asked me to marry him, and I'm not wearing my engagement. Which was like a couple weeks ago.
Several months ago.
Oh, that was 7 months ago. Yeah, that video was posted several months ago. The reason I haven't posted in a while is because I just haven't had time. But
Well, it was posted. Then
I had to take it down.
I had to take it down for
personal reasons.
personal reasons, but
Despite the backlash, they didn't give up on their wedding plans. In the video we analyzed earlier, they mentioned getting married in a month's time. However, it's been several months since that video, and now they're just 3 days away from their newly scheduled wedding date. They also took down the video, claiming it was for personal reasons, but we all know it was due to the negative reactions from viewers.
good guy, huh?
Yeah, he is. Oh, if you guys are wondering why I seem like I am like all flushed, one, we were at the beach this morning, and plus I've been kind of stressed out because my ex-boyfriend messaged me this morning.
From the reaction on her brother's face, he was just hearing the news about the message from his ex. He was more curious at that point than most of the viewers.
Let's just say
What?
yeah, my ex-boyfriend messaged me this morning from apparently he messaged me from a friend's what?
From a friend's what?
Oh, a friend's phone. Apparently he's in jail right now, and he messaged me from a friend's phone. He said he and I need to have a talk. That means I have to go down to the jail next week. I don't want to talk to him. It's his fault. He's the one who drugged me. So
Wait, he's not supposed to have any contact with you.
yeah, well, he found some way.
Clearly, Alpha isn't finding the situation entirely amusing, even though he's trying to keep a smile on his face. His position's being threatened. Her ex is most likely trying to reach out to her, hoping she will drop the charges. If not, he could end up in prison for a very long time.
If you're wondering why we had to take the personal reason was there were some haters to the video. And that knows the two of us, and they never really wanted us to get together in the first place. So,
Well, too bad. Suck it
who's
up.
Deal with
Because
it.
we're getting married.
Well, we already suspected that was the personal reason. People around them opposed the union, and I'm sure their parents weren't in support of it either. This must be why they postponed the wedding, to get things in order.
And guess what else?
What?
I have a custody hearing tomorrow as well.
Custody hearing for what?
For what?
You don't. What are you talking about?
For who?
Drop your phone.
That's fine, man.
When were you telling me you had a kid? You didn't tell me you had a daughter? When were you planning on telling me? You mean I'm gonna be a stepmom? Oh God. Oh, thanks for
Remember the one party that we were at?
Yeah, I remember. I mean the one where you got completely drunk off your ass?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, my ex and my girlfriend at the time.
Oh yeah, because you were dating that other.
In the second part of the video, Alpha reveals that he has a daughter and is in the middle of a custody battle with his ex-girlfriend. It's surprising that such an important detail, already having a child, hasn't been discussed between two adults who are about to get married in just a few days. Perhaps they need more time to get to know each other instead of rushing to tie the knot. And Tara seems very upset about it.
Remember last week when I went to the doctor because I wouldn't stop throwing up? Surprise! That's what you get for not wearing last week when you were drunk off your ass. So, you're welcome. Next time, wear a condom.
Well, it won't be a next time.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, where we be married. Duh.
In the same video, Tara made a shocking revelation, openly admitting that they had been intimate and mentioned that she kept throwing up, hinting at the possibility of being pregnant. She suggested that next time he should wear a condom. This confirms directly from them that they have been intimate. Alpha responded by saying that there won't be a next time because they're getting married.
But yeah, surprise!
Yeah,
Daddy.
I kind of knew.
How did you know? I didn't even tell you.
Next time, throw your test away in the dumpster.
Oops. You weren't supposed to see that till after the wedding. I was planning on actually telling you at our wedding, our reception. I was actually planning on telling you in front of my parents. I was seriously going to tell you because I was going to sneak it in my back pocket of my dress. I was going to pull it out and say, oh, one more thing, guys. By the way, he's going to be a daddy.
By the way.
The adopted son and his sister are officially expecting a child together. How does that sound to you? What more surprises do they have for us? Eventually, the wedding happened and they lived fine together ever since. They kept on uploading videos together on the channel, updating their viewers on the happenings in their lives. Many of you might be curious about Alpha's ex-wife, Baby Husky. We haven't discussed her much, other than mentioning their marriage in 2017. In a video released a few months after his wedding to his sister in 2018, Alpha opened up about his relationship with his ex-wife in early 2019.
What up, guys? It's General Wolfie here. Today's Valentine's Day, so I have an update and something I would like to say to a very beautiful girl. 2 years ago, in 2016, I found a girl named Allie, my wife, who's been on my channel, who is known as Baby Husky. I met her in 2016 at a college, known as Hiram G. Ambers in Johnstown. Ever since then, I fell in love with her.
I'm not sure how his wife or sister would react to him calling his ex-wife a very beautiful girl on the internet. Hopefully this won't cause any trouble between them. The video started with him professing how he loved his ex-wife, Baby Husky. While he might be honest in his approach to storytelling, I'm not sure it casts him in a good light as a married man.
April 22nd, 2016. I stopped smoking. I stopped chewing, all because of her. Ever since then, her and I have been dating.
He was very precise with the dates, and even claimed that he quit smoking because of his ex-wife. But why is he now referring to his ex-wife Baby Husky as his wife? This video was uploaded 4 or 5 months after his wedding to his sister.
September 4th of 2016, the same year, I proposed to her. A year later, her and I got married. Now, and I just want to say, babe, I love you. You mean the world to me. Even your cat, Jessie, means the world to me as well. Because I got her for you as a present. And ever since then, hi. Here's Jessie. She has a few videos on my channel as well. There will be some updates on her videos as well.
This situation is very confusing if you ask me. There are a few possible explanations for what happened. Perhaps Alpha and his sister ended their marriage a few months after tying the knot due to complaints from friends, viewers, and family. And Alpha went back to his ex-wife. Or maybe the two of them had a falling out. Another possibility is that Alpha and Tara, his sister, were just playing everyone. Maybe they were never really married. Maybe they were never what they claimed to be. They could have been playing to the gallery to appease their viewers and boost engagement. But one thing is certain, this whole matter doesn't add up.
But for my wife, I love you. And for the updates, I'm going to be creating a new channel called the WolfPack Elite. On there will be me, Baby Husky, Tara, and her boyfriend. It's a crew channel. I'm the alpha. And enhance the WolfPack ring.
From what he just said, it's clear that Alpha and Tara, his sister, ain't romantically involved anymore. In fact, he claimed that the new channel he'll be creating will have Tara and her boyfriend as part of the gang he calls the WolfPack Elite. After saying all of this, he went back to showering love to his wife.
And all I want to say is that, hun, thanks for being part of my life. You changed who I was to who I am now.
He keeps talking about how much he loves his wife at every opportunity he gets. This sounds like a deliberate attempt to divert people's attention away from the incestuous tendencies they've pushed on their channel for a long time. Is he really back with his first wife? Or is this just another show for his viewers? Perhaps we can get these answers from his sister. Not long after he posted the video expressing how his wife changed his life and how much he loves her, Alpha's sister Tara posted a response video addressing his comments.
Hey guys, it's CocoLover8895 here. This video is about my big brother Jeff. What can I say? He's a great guy. He's very protective of me. He likes to make sure nothing bad happens to me. He's stubborn. He's a hothead. You definitely tell me and him are siblings because we're both hot-headed and we're both stubborn. We're both Irish, so...
First off, she deliberately started by calling Alpha her big brother Jeff. To me, this seems like a calculated attempt to shift the narrative from baby, lover, or husband to my big brother. She also tries to depict him as a typical heroic older brother who protects her from the evils of the world. What I think is this: most people might dismiss Alpha and Tara as foolish, possibly because of their appearance or behavior. However, I believe they're actually quite smart about what they do and how they subtly influence their viewers' perceptions. It's all about engagement and the likes and heated comments they can generate for their next month's paycheck.
He is my best friend. He's always been there for me, just like my honey is.
She also made sure to portray her brother as her best friend, claiming that he's always there for her just like her honey is, referring to her boyfriend. That's an attempt to distinguish between the presence of a brotherly or friendly figure and a romantic figure in her life, whom she refers to as her honey.
His love for Allie is eternal, which makes me feel so happy he found someone who makes him happy. And that is like the best feeling in the world for me, is knowing my brother is well taken care of, is loved, and is respected. And that makes me feel so good and happy. Just like my brother knows I'm well taken care of and happy and respected.
Then she shifted her focus to her brother Alpha, claiming that he is eternally in love with his wife, Baby Husky, or Allie. She is deliberately drawing clear lines and stating the new dynamics. The mainstream media isn't doing any worse than this.
But yeah, my brother is the head crew member of our crew, the WolfPack Elite. He's awesome. He's organized. He keeps all of us in line. Sorry, my voice is starting to crack out a little bit. But yeah, he keeps all of us in line, and he is so much fun to play with Minecraft, because when we play Minecraft, it's pretty hilarious watching us try to build things without getting blown up by Minecrafters, by creepers and by Endermen.
She kept repeatedly saying, my brother, trying to ensure that everyone understood the message she was trying to pass.
But yeah, my brother and I, we've been there for each other for a very long time. I first met him back in high school when I was younger.
Did you catch that? Earlier in this video, we talked about how Alpha mentioned that he is not Tara's biological brother because he was adopted. He even specified that he was adopted at the age of 3. So why is Tara now claiming she met him for the first time in high school? One possibility might be that he wasn't adopted by Tara's parents, although he didn't specify exactly when or who adopted him.
Anyways, sorry, I'm going to show you guys pictures of my brother and me on my phone. Oh, here's one of them in his uniform. That's my big brother in his uniform. Oh, shoot. There's him and his beautiful wife, Allie. She's my best friend. We've been best friends pretty much since high school. There's more. I got tons more pictures of my brother, because he is such a dork, but he's my brother, who I love very much. He's so silly. I'm sorry, guys, I can't see his big face in this picture. And my big brother looks like a dog. His wife has a copy of that picture. But yeah, my brother's always been there for me.
They lied about something, and they're doing all they can to clear the mess they've made with a different narrative. The images she shared looked like they were taken the day before or recently, not a decade ago as one might expect. His hair even looks the same as it did in the video she's reacting to.
Through thick and thin, he and my boyfriend get along so well, and that makes me feel so blessed, knowing I have someone in my life who can get along with my big brother. These two are such dorks, but I love them both. My brother knows Eric will do anything to make sure I'm happy and I'm safe. Make sure no one will ever try to hurt me or anything. He knows I'm a hard worker. He knows that no matter what happens, I will always be his little sister, and he'll always be there for me. We always have so much fun adventures together. Even when I was back dating Douchey Douche. He's always made sure Douchey Douche didn't do anything stupid to me, or try in any way, shape, or form trying to harm me.
All the images she's sharing with her viewers are recent. It's also worth noting that they all feature a similar white background, suggesting that they were specifically created for the video she's making. This doesn't seem like she's casually digging up old photos from her phone. Instead, it looks like a well-planned effort to shape a narrative they want their viewers to believe, likely to cause more reactions.
My brother. If I didn't have my brother, I'd probably be doing stupid. That's pretty much my brother. Pretty much just keep me from doing stupid. He keeps me from doing all kinds of things that can get me into humongous trouble. But yeah, he's just, what can I say? He's a great brother.
Brother this, brother that. Give me a break. After this, Alpha reacted to her video.
What's up, YouTube? It's General Wolfie. This video is dedicated to my friend Tara Colgan, who's a really close friend of mine. She's my beta. She's my second in command of the WolfPack Elite. Future video of that coming up. Will probably be next up coming. Will be the crew update and what's going on that channel.
His response was typical and expected, continuing to promote the narrative of being just a sister or friend. However, despite their efforts, the videos they posted afterward only worsened their situation.
There's Kai right there. She's at the door with her twin. That looks like her twin sister. Jesus. They're the same height. I can't tell which one's apart.
Also, in this video, Alpha seems to find it hard to distinguish between his sister and his wife, calling them twins. This is a very telling situation. A so-called sister and ex-lover living together with her supposed brother and ex-boyfriend in the same house, claiming to be a pack of wolves. Isn't that amazing? With that, in March 2019, Alpha posted a video on the WolfPack Elite channel.
What's going on, guys? General Wolfie here. Behind me is...
Hi.
What's your username?
Koga Lover 8895.
Yeah.
And also Tara Eric Love. Come check us out.
In her second channel that she just mentioned. It's late at night. I got home from work.
But here we see the so-called brother and sister, who are also ex-lovers, on the same bed late at night. How is this healthy? How can a married man, for that matter, be so comfortable with his ex in his matrimonial home late at night and alone?
And I'm watching Musaji. Right there. My TV. That's behind me. And my friend.
He knew he was in a compromising position with Tara, so he made sure to remind his viewers that she was his friend.
Cat. And just to give you guys a little heads up.
What's up with Delta? My honey.
Yeah, there's Delta, which is her husband, who is not here right now. He's somewhere else. Just to give you guys a little heads up, the WolfPack Elite channel is still in the process of being worked on for YouTube. The Facebook page is up and running, so keep an eye on that to see when we're going to be uploading videos.
Yes, Tara's husband or boyfriend Delta wasn't with them, and it's interesting that they wanted their viewers to know that. Alpha also mentioned that he was waiting for some equipment before launching his channel. At that point, he has their WolfPack Elite Facebook page open for anyone who wants to join them. Since the WolfPack Elite channel was set up and their TikTok channel was ready for uploads, trolls on TikTok have been making fun of Alpha, and he always falls for it, reacting like a little child who is provoked.
Listen up, people. I am seriously getting sick and tired of this bullying. You guys calling me gay? I ain't gay. I'm married to a
Like many influencers on TikTok who are quickly provoked, trolls accused him of being gay, and his response was very harsh. He was not amused by the trolls and took no enjoyment in their comments.
Now shut the up and listen well. Whatever the you guys are doing to us ends now. Because my crew and I are getting literally sick and tired of dealing with it on a daily basis. I am an alpha, I am a ginger, we can clearly be alphas. So those of you saying that gingers are not alphas, you are lying. Because we can be alphas. We all have different rules. Different paths, different rules. So I suggest you all shut up and let my pack be the way they are. We are not changing anything.
The trolls also tried to undermine his authority as the alpha of the WolfPack Elite by claiming that gingers can't be alphas. He attempted to argue his case, trying to force them to understand why he could be an alpha regardless of his hair color. The comment about being gay escalated, with trolls mocking Alpha about wearing dresses. This didn't sit well with him, and he responded angrily to his critics. This response was heavily criticized by viewers, prompting his wife to personally appeal to his followers for understanding. She describes him as a mentally challenged person who struggled with various issues, portraying him as a good person affected by difficult circumstances.
Knock it off! Because comments about dresses are getting old!
I am really, really sorry the way he acted. He has bipolar, and you guys, I do get that. But with the dress thing, can you guys please just stop doing it?
Even after his threatening message to the trolls, they continued to provoke him, knowing he would react angrily. But in this video, the issue is around alien existence.
I looked it up. They are not real. Do not with the wolf. You need to stop these videos right now. I had it. Stop the videos, or I will report your account again and again and again. Stop it now.
After his wife's defense, Alpha came forward to address some of the issues surrounding him, particularly the criticism he received for making derogatory comments about people living with disabilities.
I am not making myself a target. I don't know, dude, what your problem is with me, but I would never target any crippled or anyone with special needs. I have ADHD. I know what they go through. She knows what they go through.
I have ADHD and MR and all kinds of different disabilities.
And then again, why would I target them?
He seemed convincing. Perhaps his viewers misunderstood him while he was caught up in the heat of the moment, ranting about some issues. As his wife mentioned earlier, he has ADHD and has been battling his own demons for a long time. His wife also claimed to have ADHD.
And then again, why would I target them? I would defend them. And whatever you're doing to make me a personal target to you, when I clearly didn't threaten you at all. Why are you taking it out on me when I am trying to understand what the I did to piss you off?
Well, he's sorry about it too.
I already said sorry to the juggalos. I even have a juggalo friend now. So, talk to me, dude.
He said that he has no reason to threaten people with disabilities, suggesting that those pushing this narrative are only doing so out of hatred towards him. In another video, Alpha and his sister came forward to plead with their viewers not to make any more negative comments about Alpha, hoping this would end the cycle of hatred on their page. Unfortunately, the video only made things worse.
Stop it! Sorry, drive me nuts as it is, bro. Resky, stop!
I did.
I thought we agreed when I do this video, you don't try to squish me.
I only gave you a hug.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm only teasing.
At the beginning of the video, we can see Alpha attempting to touch and hug his sister, behavior that they were comfortable with months earlier when they claimed to be dating and eventually got married. What stands out in this part of the video is Tara mentioning that she thought they had agreed not to be touchy with each other on camera. This suggests that off camera, it's normal for them to touch each other inappropriately. This is a married man and his sister, who's in a relationship with her boyfriend Delta. Clearly, the recent brother-sister narrative was just a ruse or a distraction to keep the critics at bay. They are definitely doing something behind the scenes.
But yeah, anyways. Also, I've been on his channel lately, and I've been noticing all the negative comments you guys have been leaving on his channel. I don't appreciate...
Guys, I'm just gonna say this once. Only nice comments. I'm not dealing with negativity on my channel.
Even after the warning from his sister, he continued hugging her on camera. While he was trying to plead, Alpha cut her off and authoritatively demanded nice comments from his audience, which isn't the recommended way to interact or appeal to trolls on TikTok.
Yeah, can you guys just lower the negative comments down and stop being such buttholes lately? Stay off. Hi, bro. Ow!
Just had to.
I know. But yeah,
I got a phone.
yes, we couldn't find stud earrings for him, so he's gonna be wearing dangles to work. Sorry,
First
bro.
time.
First time in a long time he's going back to work.
Till the end of the video, he kept touching his sister. At the end of the clip, Alpha started making some movements that were totally inappropriate. I hope it's not what I'm thinking. At one point, Beta, also known as Tara, Alpha's sister, had to address the incest allegations on her page when commenters persistently brought up the topic.
Seriously! I don't like my brother like that! I love my fiance Eric! He's the only one who has my heart! What part of I'm not engaged or anything to my brother, who's Jeffrey? My brother Jeff is married to Allie. So you guys need to seriously just stop. For God's sake, I don't know how many times I have to explain myself. I am engaged to Eric Nabaform, who I love and freaking adore more than anything else in this entire world. I would never, ever cheat on him. He is the love of my life and my best friend and my true love. So you guys seriously need to knock it off. Stop being such idiotic people.
Perhaps the pressure from trolls on Alpha might have subsided over time, but his own words continually landed him in trouble. In 2022, he caused an online war with Juggalo fans. Juggalos are enthusiasts of the hip-hop group Insane Clown Posse, known for their face paint and a subculture of inclusivity and support amongst its members.
Really? First off, you making fun of the way I sound. Secondly, telling me to shut the f*** up. Bring it! Because I am not scared of you. I joined the Juggalos.
It started with some Juggalo fans making fun of Alpha's voice. He got angry and lashed out at all of them, claiming he wasn't afraid of them. In subsequent videos, he continued to aggressively confront these fans.
Who are saying that the Juggalos are not a gang when you're in the Juggalos. Get it through your skulls, you are a gang! Oh, because I am getting sick and tired of looking at my comments, of you guys saying that I am not a WolfPack member. And that I don't know how to spell Juggalo correctly when you are a gang!
In this video, likely due to how the fans organized themselves to attack Alpha, he ended up labeling them as a gang, a mistake he would later regret. Among the other attacks these fans launched at him were claims that he is not a true WolfPack member, doesn't fit the role of a pack, or looks too degenerate to be a leader. The videos blew up in popularity and garnered a lot of attention. With that attention came scrutiny. The backlash was so intense that he had to release another video retracting his previous statements and loudly asserting that they were not as he had initially claimed.
Get off it! For those of you who are Juggalos, I already admitted in 2 previous videos I was sorry. Now you guys that are Juggalos are going after my wife. Telling my wife that you have hers and my Facebooks being watched.
Whether the claims he made about being threatened by the Juggalos are true remains unconfirmed. He might have made them to gain sympathy from viewers. However, if the threats were real, they could have prompted his change of heart about labeling the group as a gang. Given his persistent, aggressive response, you can see why the fans are still trolling him.
Get off it! Because I do not appreciate you doing this to me. I already admitted I am sorry twice in 2 previous videos before I cleaned out. Get off my back because I accidentally called you guys a gang. I am done stressing out about this. I know Juggalos are a family. I've seen ICP. Get off my back. I had a very stressful night at work. So I am begging you, Juggalos, to just forgive me already.
He claimed he accidentally called them a gang, even though we all know he repeatedly referred to them as such in several videos. His apology or appeal to these fans doesn't seem genuine, but rather appears to be a tactic to gain more views and sympathy from some gullible viewers. And I'm sure his plea for forgiveness was carefully declined. Because online trolls and critics continue to increase every day. His page, despite having thousands of followers, was filled with negative fans who were just waiting for him to post a video so they could continue attacking him. On one occasion, he had to make an appeal and seek more sympathy from his fans by sharing a sad story about his life.
The real Jeffrey B. Do not tell me to act my age. When I had a brother that served Operation Iraqi Freedom from 2005 to 2015, almost losing his due to a car bombing in Iraq.
In the video, he addressed a particular commenter who told him to act his age. With his ego bruised, Alpha went on an emotional tangent, talking about how his brother served in the US military for more than a decade in Iran. However, this was about his brother, not really about Alpha. What message was he trying to convey to his viewers by bringing this up?
You
low-life sack of. And if you are wondering if I'm drunk, I am, but I am home. So off and stop threatening my life.
It's ridiculous for him to claim that the commenter shouldn't criticize his age because they don't know him personally. After all, he didn't share anything relevant about himself to justify this claim. Instead, he only mentioned that his brother had been in Iran for a long time and had endured a lot during the war.
Do not tell me to act my age when you mother are only 17 years old. I will whip your ass into shape. Do not come act me and tell me to act my age when you know about me.
He ended the rant by pouring insults at his critics and told them to back off, though we all know they won't. Critics love it when creators like Alpha lose their minds and rant, and they will continue to provoke him. If he were more mature, he might understand this fact and try to control his anger in public. But there's something most people don't know about Alpha. Could he be joking about this?
There's a little information about the WolfPack. We're demon hunters, but some of us have been dealing with demons for a long time, and some of them.
In this video, he claimed that he and his pack have been demon hunters for some time. This means that they have, in one way or another, been in situations where they've gone out to hunt demons.
Some of us are new to the job. I got knee pads here. I got my WolfPack gloves, which you'll be seeing me wear a lot more. I'm not wearing them right now. I have to find my air mask for the tours as well. So if you guys want, if you know a really good haunted place, leave a comment. But yeah, so I'm gonna sign off here. I'm getting kind of tired. As you all know, the WolfPack is always nearby, so stay safe, be strong, and the WolfPack Elite always watching, guys. Peace out.
He showed some of the kits he uses when he goes out hunting ghosts. He also invited other ghost hunters to collaborate, asking if they'd like to join him on a hunt. To me, this seems like just another one of his online jokes. There is no way Alpha is actually a demon hunter. But if he truly is, that would be very interesting. What do you think about his character? Could he be in an intimate relationship with his sister? Is he really who he claims to be online? Or is this all just an act to gain attention and earn money through online revenue? There are still so many unanswered questions about the WolfPack Elite. Perhaps one day we'll have all the answers. But for now, we can only speculate and hope for the best.